So in this video, we're going to talk about how to convert from a decimal to a percent. So just to remember, percent, the word percent means per 100. So when you see a percent, so when you see 38%, that's really means 38 divided by 100. And that's how we get the decimal. So this would turn out to be 0.38. So in this case, we actually want to go back the opposite direction. So going this way, starting from the percent, dividing by 100, gives us the decimal. We want to start at the decimal and go backwards to the percent. So if to go from the percent to the decimal we divided, to go from a decimal to a percent, we're going to multiply so by 100. So to convert a decimal to a percent, we multiply by 100. So, for example, so convert the following to percents. Oops. Percent. So A, 0.49. So we're going to take 0.49 and we are going to take 0.49 and multiply by 100. And so if I multiply 0.49 by 100, I actually end up with 49. Now, just like when we were converting from percents to decimals, I could move the decimal place. This is the same thing. So multiplying by 100 is the same as move the decimal place to the right. So before, when we divide, we move the decimal place 2 to the left. When we multiply, we move the decimal place 2 to the right. So if you notice here on 0.49, if I went 1, 2 spots, the decimal point here would move to the end, so I just get 49. And then I still need to write to let people know it's now a percent, so I need to write the percent sign. So here's a couple more examples. So maybe we have 0.2. So again, we're going to move 1, 2 spots to the right. So in this case, that's going to become 20. And I need to add that percent sign. You could put a decimal point here at the end of 20. You don't have to because there's no other numbers after that. So I have one more example here. If I had 0.013, so again, if I move the decimal place 1, 2 spots to the right, it's going to come, that decimal point is going to come up here in the middle. So I'm just going to write 1.3 because we don't usually put zeros in front of numbers at the beginning. So this is going to be 1.3%. So the important thing to remember is that if you're converting from a decimal to a percent, the easiest way to do it is just to move the decimal point 2 places to the right.